Zaboomafoo. So this is Calamity 1, The Natural World. Just to give a preference, or not preference, heads up, it's not as cool as the title. I was hoping it would be as cool as the title. It is not as cool as the title. So, it is another Lightspan game, the same as the right away thing, but it isn't as low quality.
First, it's underwater ships, 20,000 leagues under the sea, and now... Well, I'll be.
Bonjour, Calamity. I see you have received my latest invention.
Her name's Calamity.
C'est magnifique, n'est-ce pas?
That's...
Jules, what in tarnation?
That's the boring... The reason why it's such
you
a
like
good
riding
name.
for the Pony Express, eh? You ready for another kind of ride? Through time, perhaps?
Time?
I know you enjoy a good game, mon ami. So, I have hidden the directions for my time machine among some of my articles. Au revoir.
Jules? Where'd you go?
Know who I'm doing my social studies report on?
Frankenstein, the Abominable Snowman.
Funny movie.
All right, Jules, how's this thing work? Oh!
There's actually like decent production value.
I'm doing it on Calamity Jane. She rode for the Pony Express right here.
Well, shut my mouth. This darn thing really works.
What happened? Where are we?
It's mighty rude to bust into a lady's barn wearing nothing but your long johns.
This looks like some kind of cowboy movie set.
Who are you?
Martha Jane Canary.
You're the real Calamity Jane?
You bet your boots I am.
Smokey, it's really her. Calamity Jane.
Cool. We've been transported to the past.
Cool! Are you crazy? We've got the playoffs in an hour. We've got to get home.
Hey, this isn't my fault. You're the one who wanted to get to the field early.
It's nice meeting you, since I'm doing a paper on you and all. But we've really got to go home now.
I'd like to oblige, but I don't know how this thing works. Jules said we gotta read some articles and play some games to fire up this here time machine.
Hey, Mona, this looks like some kind of old-time computer.
Jules is hiding here in this little winder.
Let's try and start it up.
Yeah.
Look at here.
All right, here we go.
Do you want to play a new game?
Restart. New game. Restart. New game. Restart. New game. Restart. New game.
All right, so they have a musical number here, which is pretty funny.
All right, everybody, take your places. And quiet
Pretty
on the
catchy
set.
too.
Mona and Monkey is who we are. We're taking places near or far. She looks up,
He looks down,
she likes to jump.
he never leaves the ground. Go the way you've never been, adventures at your feet.
Discovering a whole new world, this fun can't be beat. Mona and Monkey.
Na, na, na,
documentaries. You can be anything you want to be. The world is our backyard. Mona and Monkey is who we are. We'll take you places near or far. Mona and Monkey is who we are. Mona and Monkey is who we are.
Cut!
Dude, really catchy. Really funny. That's just one, so now we get to go into the actual, like, games, I guess you would say.
These are 4 très intéressant articles. Select one.
Again, we got cursor here.
Select the article that you want to read. Select.
Let's go to this one. Really love how
Alors, mon ami,
like
listen carefully.
limited color
At the top left,
nonsense.
there's a
this is.
score counter. Under that, there are 5 buttons that will help you explore the article. Now, clicking the first button takes you directly to the article. And the other 4 enable you to choose video, audio, photos, and writings relevant to the article. Now, the last set of buttons lets you see a map of articles, click OK, go back, or quit. Amuse-toi.
Lord of the Forest by Sneed B. Collard III.
Need.
Imagine that you are walking through a forest. As you look up, you realize you're face to face with a real giant. Read to find out about who this giant really is.
Well, I want to see the video of this. Let's see what the video is. What? That did nothing. Okay, let's go to the article then, I guess.
To win, you have to play all 3 of these games. Word, strategy, and clue. Now keep trying until you win. Don't give up. Vive le jeu!
All right. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it was a very nothing burger.
I've just seen a giant. But this giant wasn't like the giant in
Why
Jack
the
and the Beanstalk.
Sharp noise.
It was better. It was real. The giant I saw was a kauri pine tree. It lives in the middle of a forest at the top of New Zealand. When I first saw this giant, I gasped. It was the most marvelous tree I'd ever seen.
Oh my god, how much? What is that's purple. Can I click it? Yes. Oh my god, it gives me this definition of gasped. Tell me what gasp means.
Gasped. Verb. Caught one's breath sharply, often from a shock or surprise.
Wow. Very cool. Okay, teens provided homes for dozens of epiphytes. What's this?
Epiphytes. Noun. Plants that usually grow on another plant, getting their moisture and food
Yeah,
from
it really
the rain
is.
and air.
I mean, that's basically what it's trying to be. It's trying to be like a supplement. Basically going over New Zealand into plants from like cover so many acres from years. Texture. What is your texture definition? Look or feel of a surface. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go into Word. Let's see what this is. We scrolled through that enough.
The word game is très joli. Listen to la conversation de mes amis. Click one of them to begin. Then select the sentence that uses the conversation word correctly. Next, click OK.
The riders were stopped by an rock wall.
Immense rock wall.
This tiny model of the sailing ship is an copy.
Immense copy.
I've had measles, so I'm probably
Immense.
to having them
To
again.
having them. This is very immense. Yeah, can I click these guys?
Okay. Immense is like some kind of metal, right?
You might consider thinking before speaking. The Latin prefix and root means something that is not measurable. All right, let's try to put this together. The branches are so big, you can't really measure them.
Close. Very close. Hanging around with me is actually doing you some good. Immense means huge or very large.
Yep.
The riders were stopped by an immense rock wall.
Hell
Right
yeah.
on. I knew you could do it.
Hell yeah, I'm smart. I mean, alright, so that's it. I think that's it. Alright, I guess we do strategy now.
To win the strategy game, read the question and click the hint button. Then, if you need to, reread the
I
article.
really like this guy though.
Select an answer, then click OK.
Good,
Bon
good
chance.
accent. He has a little charm to him. That's what we say.
Which statement from the article is an opinion,
Opinion, not
and
a
not a
fact.
fact?
Alright, ferns, orchids, and let me just let it read it for me.
Ferns, orchids, and shrubs are epiphytes that live in trees.
I mean, that sounds very factual.
Tane Mahuta means Lord of the Forest.
That seems factual, maybe?
It was the most marvelous tree I'd ever seen.
Yeah, that's definitely an opinion. Well, let's take a hint and see what the hint will
Remember, a fact is a thing that has actually happened or that is really true. An opinion is a belief that is not based on what is certain, but on what is thought to be true. Now, choose the answer that is based on a belief, but really can't be proven.
I feel like that's
You can get
something-
this one. Just think about it for a second.
I like that. I feel like that is something like a lot of people on social media should probably like learn and read up on that difference. Article. What do you mean by article? Oh, I could read a fact check, I guess. Yeah, that's correct.
You're moving right along. Keep it up.
Alright, now we go on to clue. Now what is this game mode thing?
You're going to love this clue game, mon ami. Select the diddle that goes with the article.
The diddle?
Then click OK.
If Raven sits upon a tree, both lunch and dinner he can see.
Okay, I see. If a raven sits upon a tree, both lunch and dinner he can see. The giant I saw was a Kari pine tree. It lives in the middle of a forest at the top of it. What? Oh my god, there's so much. Oh, I have to go through and find. Wait, what is this arrow? Oh, I see. I have to pick the diddle that fits the whole thing, I guess.
Willow and birch, thickly grown, serve to make a beaver home.
Wait, what do I select then?
Ancient pine, reaching high, above the forest, toward the sky.
Wait, what do I pick then? There's no pick option. anywhere. Is that the bottom, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Just go through this.
Leaves bud,
Oh,
grow,
I
turn,
see.
and fall. With the seasons, watch them all.
I'm picking these. So the top thing. So it has to represent the whole thing below. Ancient pine reaching high above the forest towards the sky. I'll go with that one. It seems the most fitting.
Nice
Yeah.
going.
Okay, cool. Alright, and then map, maybe? What does map do again? Alright, it goes back to this. So I did that, I solved that. I mean, that's not too bad. That's pretty cool. And this is only one category of a category.
The Diving Lumberjack by Jan Berland. Have you ever watched an animal in nature? Did it notice you? In this article, two lucky brothers spot a busy beaver and watch it in action.
That sounds very boring. Let me see what other category we have other than forest treasures.
The Diving Lumberjack.
No. So I guess quit.
Do you? Yes.
Yes. Quit out of that selection. Alright, here we go. Do ocean occupants. See
Watch
if
out.
Different.
You didn't finish the game you started. If you choose another game, you'll lose your points.
What? That's stupid. Alright, what is this? As this does the intro again. This just gives us the options. Same. I'll press any button to go back thing as the right away thing. Let's check the credits and see what we got here. It is pretty late here. Probably gonna call it after this. Wait, what? Okay, so that's an interesting Reddit thing. Also, why is the music so loud in here? Yeah, there's like really loud music in there for some reason. Alright, we'll just do one more forest treasures then, if we can't. I'll do this one. Because I don't know what this is. This is like a skunk?
Terror in the Woods
it's a
by
badger.
William L. Wood.
If you think you get hungry for lunch, wait until you read how hungry the Wolverine gets.
I mean, Mike looks pretty good. It's going into yellow. Should be fine. It's mainly the game is going a little loud in some places. So there's no video on this one. Alright. Well, no introduction to this. It just pops you right into this. Apparently.
Pound for pound, tooth for tooth, few animals can match the wolverine for speed and
Wolverine,
strength.
not badger, right?
For its
right.
size, it is the most vicious animal in the world, but you might not think so by looking at one.
Interesting, interesting. Alright, I think we'll just pop right into the game. Well, it's a Wolverine. Like, what am I gonna get it wrong here? Oh, it's bogged. It's a word.
Bogged.
Bogged.
The thief was by the police officer.
Bogged by the police. That's funny.
Don't let the tire become
Bogged down.
Down
That's
in the
what it
mud.
is.
the catcher. baseball to left
Bog the
field.
baseball. That's a funny that I want bog to be used like that. That is a good use of bog.
Don't let the tire become bogged down in the mud.
Super job.
Thank you. You didn't even say anything. You just said soup. Oh, thanks. Whatever. Strategy. What is unique about the fur of a Wolverine? Probably this one here. Also, this is aged pretty well. They used the proper term, not the insulting term. Get a hint.
Do you know what unique means? Exactly. Something unusual or one of a kind. Now, which choice is unique to the Wolverine and describes its fur?
Probably this. Well, all right. No, it's probably this. This seems pretty unique. Fur does not collect frost. This is a pure guess because this I think is not unique. I think they collect beavers as well, and like other animals like that. So I'll go with the middle one. Let me just double check the article real quick. For animals, major weapons. Often animals so hungry. Throat were riddled with quills. Food catching trick. In winter, choose the prey. The snow does pose one problem to Wolverine. It suffers from snow blindness. Raises the sun with their paws. First hunting at night. Den and heavy growth. Summer months, yeah. Once females around. Hunters harvest nearly 1,000 Wolverine pelts each year. Those are very valuable because they have a unusual quality. It is the only fur that does not collect frost. Yep, that's what I assumed. Alright. Turn that off.
Excellent. Keep up the good work.
I mean, this one is probably one of the best edutainment games I feel so far out of what I played.
This is the analogy clue game. Now, select which analogy or
Because
comparison fits this article.
Not only
then
you're
click
learning,
OK.
but you're also being
Computer.
quizzed off to things learning, but also not directly to these things. Like learning about a Wolverine, depending on the grade, I don't know what grade this one is for, but learning about Wolverines is cool. And learning like what they use for in history, like that's if I was say like in 6th grade, I'll say it's 6th or 7th, 6th or.
Select your answer, then click OK.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking here, bud. Just hold your horses. But like in that grade, like the 5th, 6th, 4th, you know, like around there, like learning about animals, Wolverines is such a good way to introduce you to like learning about like grammar or learning about like the facts of that. It's a perfect entry point, I feel. Dog is a terrier. As
Dog
bear
is
a
to
poodle.
terrier as bear is to cub.
I mean, sure, but that's no relation to whatever this is. Oh, wait, what? I mean, yeah, that one probably makes the most sense. Probably, well, no, this one might make sense.
Dog is to terrier as porcupine is to Wolverine.
Because I saw spikes. No. It's definitely the weasel. Alright, let's go with that one.
Nice going.
Yeah, alright, I was correct. Alright, we're done with that one. Why is that out raw noise? Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't even.
Do you really want to quit?
No.
No, I want to go to the map. The back button is such a weird thing because it doesn't go back to the whatever. Now, what is this one? Is this for like raccoons?
The Life of an Oak by
Oh.
Anne Doro.
No, I guess
It's
this
a
is
home for
general.
birds, a hiding place for mice, and a bedroom for raccoons. Read this story to find out about the mighty oak's many unexpected uses.
I want to see the video. Yo, it's a peacock. Not peacock. What is it? No, woodpecker, I mean. Same thing, you know. Now, what is... I want to see what these other buttons options are. This one looks like a painting. It's literally just a painting. Okay, cool. What about this one? This highlighter, maybe? Oh, or it's like a poem, I guess. What is this? What does this do? Alright, so it literally is audio. An oak tree stands tall, blah blah blah. This is describing like the deer being born, the birds on the perches, snow falls, buds appear, so the growth, lightning bolt strikes the tree, new buds won't grow, branches at night, the wind, the sleet. Yeah, this is all the basic stuff. A little white fungi. Snake raises the babies in the trees, yeah. It's all about the tree, and what it does, and what it means. The girl perches food, no. The cat perches on the back. I mean, no, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that one makes the most sense.
The cat perches on the back of the chair to look outside.
Yep.
Right on. I knew you could do it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, strategy time. I don't get why it's called strategy. I don't feel like that's really proper. Maybe like, I don't know. Why didn't the oak form new buds in the spring? Probably the nights were chilly. Let's do a hint.
To answer this question, first go back to the passage where it mentions new buds didn't form in the spring. Then look at the passages above or below to find your answer.
That's such a lame hint. It's literally, you should have just clicked the article, bud. Just look in the article. It's the nights were chilly. Oh, I was wrong.
Think about it, then try again.
Wow, thanks for the tip. Lack of water.
Okay, here's the correct answer.
Really, it's... That is... Form new buds in the spring. That is such a... dumb... answer. Now I can't click it? Alright, I guess I have to go back to it, I guess, after I do clue.
Play? Here's how to play this clue game.
Why are you
Look
explaining it to
for
me?
the highlighted paragraph and decide which subtitle fits that paragraph. Then click OK.
I guess once you get something wrong, it starts, like, telling you the rules again. The bird rests, the oak in spring, the oak in winter, an end and beginning. Wait, where birds rest? Alright, here's the highlighted one. Marcus sleeps in the hollow part of the trunk, about sides under the... and has pushed up from the ground. No, it's that one.
Nice
yeah.
going.
Alright, and then we go back to the map. I think I'll just finish this one grouping of puzzles, and then we'll call it a night.
The diving...
Yeah, wait, I know. Let me go... Let's see what the video for this one is. Hell yeah, look at that beaver. Chewing that wood. Was it a woodchuck, maybe? No, I think it's a beaver. Hell yeah. What's the audio for it? Alright, that's weird. Let's see the art. Yeah, that's some good art. Fascinating fact. Just as many human homes have more than one room, so does the beaver's lodge. The lodge has 4 different areas. The underwater entry is where the beaver can come and go and out. The grooming area is used for brushing fur. There is a sleeping area, and an emergency exit is built for getting out of the lodge in a case of danger. Fascinating. Alright, let's get to the article. Alright, now we're hiking, blah blah blah. We sat in a grassy patch, watched it, the beavers usually leave the mud, figured it up. It's talking about all the beavers. Trevor in Wisconsin in 1920 weighed 110 pounds, wow. I mean, I basically know like a bunch about beavers already, so. Stream's edge. Perhaps the old beaver had a large and hungry family, said the lodge. Birth to young in the spring. Young ones may live with their parents for 2 years before setting off on their own. Splash. Splash just sail on the water. Alright, let's see. Alright, wrenched.
Something is with the stereo set. Wrenched. The student with the problem until the answer was found. The diver
wrenched the rusty treasure.
The rusty treasure chest.
That one I think is probably the right one, but let me just see what these guys say.
I don't know. Wrenched. Sounds like wrench, a kind of tool, a really tiny one, bird size. Yeah.
Well, the root word is German, and it means to twist. Okay, so maybe the bird is twisting the piece of wood back and forth and then pulling it out.
Not bad for amateurs. To wrench means to twist or pull with sudden force.
Yeah, so it's definitely this one.
The diver wrenched the rusty treasure chest open.
Correct.
Excellent. Keep up the good work.
Strategy time. How does the beaver sound an alarm? It slaps its water. I already know that one.
Excellent.
Yep.
Keep up the good work.
Alright, then we get into clue. Carpenter is to house as fish is to stream. I don't really like the clue thing. This is a very weird puzzle. Alright, let's find the green. Right. Wait, there's no green. What the hell? This is for the whole thing. Carpenter is the house as fish is to stream. Carpenter is the house as beaver is to lodge. Carpenter? Well, the carpenter puts carpet in the house. The beaver doesn't weave into the thing. Carpenter is the house. I mean, this one makes the most sense, I think. Let's pick that one. No? Okay.
Come on, you can make it.
And probably this one. The carpenter is to the house. What?
Okay, here's the correct answer.
What do you mean?
Admirable. You did a marvelous job in Forest Treasures.
Carpenter is to house. But a carpenter carpets the house. I don't get that. Oh, whatever. So we got one done. I might come back to this in the future and do the other three for my tests. Maybe at the end of each testing. I don't know. But this is going to take a little longer because I sort of put more time into doing these individually. The other ones are all going to be pretty short. Let me just, I could give you the names of the other ones. But let me just do a save state for this one. Alright, let me power off. Alright, so the other games that I have that I'm going to be doing in the future, this is the end of this segment, but I'm planning on doing in the future Creative Isle, which is a US Canada one. Jim Henson's The Hoobs, which is, Muppets. It's like a 3D story thing. It also tells you stuff. It's very interesting. It's kind of similar to the Zubumafu thing, but not really. There actually is like games in it, but it's very weird. You're like in a 3D environment, but then the mini games, or at least a bunch of the mini games, are literally like 2D games, which is very weird for a PS1 game, I feel. And then we have Miss Spider's Tea Party. Many people will probably know that from I think they had a TV show or a movie, of like a big spider, but like, it's like friendly spider thing. And then we have Naughty's Magic Adventure. So, and those are the 4 games I haven't done yet. I did the other 4, which was the Boomafoo, Leaving Lemurs Right Away, and Winky the Little Bear, and then Calamity. So we did half of what we had to. The Boomafoo, I spent 2 hours. Right Away, spent 1 hour. Winky the Little Bear, 48 minutes. And then Calamity, it says 36 minutes. So it was a pretty action-packed stuff. But with that out of the way, I do appreciate you all for stopping by that you have. I know a lot of people were lurking and chilling out. I appreciate it either way.